chuck the first stones are the family of the woman. And guess what, Hamza? It's only ever women that are done, not men. Out of 300 cases, 295 of them are women, and only 5 of them are men. And it's the family who cast the first stones, the children and the husband. I'm sure you'd be very happy doing that, Hamza. I'm sure you would. Oh, what a sick religion, Lord. Oh, please, Lord Jesus Christ, make them see the light, please. Make them see the truth of how satanic this is. The proof's in your Quran, Yassi. The proof's in your Quran. Take the verse. I beg your pardon? Thank you, Hamza. You were very polite, courteous and kind, and I'm happy for you to join my lives anytime, Hamza. Thank you, sir. But please learn the truth. You must learn the truth, sir. Don't listen to it from people who will not tell you the truth. I don't know who to bring up next. Notorious lifestyle. Well, I don't know what's happened with that one. That one's just gone anyway. Okay, notorious lifestyle. Let's try yourself. Rise me super niche. I think I did super niche rise you already.
How are you, Grandpa?
I'm not too bad, thank you. So what do you think about the Quran saying that Jesus Christ is God?
The Quran does not say that.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
Doesn't.
Who's the
Quran
one?
in Islam,
Who's
Jesus is, his name is Isa in Islam, and Isa was a prophet.
Well, we can get onto that in a minute because that's all wrong as well anyway. But who's the only one who knows the hour?
Say that again?
Who is the only one who knows the hour? Is God the only one who knows the hour?
Did you say the hour or Allah?
Yes, the hour.
I don't understand what that means.
Okay, so the hour of judgment,
Oh, the day of judgment, you
the
mean?
day of judgment is called the hour, okay? The hour. Everyone knows
Yes,
it as the hour, yes?
so in Islam there's a day of judgment, yes.
Yes, and it's called the hour.
Okay.
Who is the only one, either in Islam or the Bible, use either one of them, who knows the hour? Is it not God?
Yes, so
Okay, so
Allah will
God is the
determine
only
the day
one
of
who
judgment.
knows. So God is the only one who knows the hour. Now, can you go to Surah 43, ayah 61, please?
1 minute.
Okay, take your time.
Let me get that for you, Grandpa.
Well, you don't need to get it up for me because I've got it memorized. I've got the whole Quran memorized, including the verses that the goat ate. You need to get it up for yourself, sir. I'll tell you what it says if you like from memory.
It'll be impressive if you had the whole Quran memorized.
I have got the whole Quran memorized.
That would be impressive.
Not really. It's a very small book, and most of it repeats itself over and over again, so it's not really an impressive thing to memorize a small book like the Quran. I mean, the Quran fits inside the Bible 5 times.
Yeah, but the Bible's been adjusted and rewritten many times. So
Yeah, but that wasn't the point of the topic, was it, sir? The point of the
I know,
topic was
just
just to
saying.
prove how big the
Which
Quran is in
which
relation to a
which
big
surah
book,
did you say?
in relation to a big book like the Bible. It's
Which
tiny.
which
Surah
surah did you say?
43, Surah 43, ayah 61.
Ayat 61.
Yes, sir. And if you can read Arabica, I would like you to read it in the Arabica, please. But of course, not Bob reading it in the Arabica. Translate it from the Arabica into the English, please.
Yeah, so it says, and his second coming is truly a sign for the hour. So have no doubt about it, and follow me. This is the straight path.
Did you read that from the Arabica?
Well, it has the translation, so
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking you. You didn't read it from the Arabica, you read it from a translation, didn't you? Because if you
yeah,
had
but
read it from the Arabica, you wouldn't have mentioned the words sign of, because there were no mention of any words the sign of in the verse in the Arabica. Nowhere.
no, I didn't say the sign of it. All it says
You
is,
did
and
say
his
the sign
second
of.
coming is
You said
truly
his
a
second.
sign
You said his
for the
second
hour.
coming is. You said his second coming is the sign of.
No, I said, and his second coming is truly a sign for the hour. That's what I said. And
Okay.
that's what's written.
Okay. So you definitely still said sign. Nowhere in that verse is the word sign.
Yes, but when you translate from Arabic to English, there's gonna be words that, are different. Arabic
No,
is not
there
the same
isn't.
as
No, there
English.
isn't. No, there isn't, sir.
There is,
No,
mate.
there is
There
not,
is.
sir.
When you
No, there is
translate
not,
Arabic to
sir.
English,
There is not
it-
any one Arabic word, sir, that we do not have in English.
Arabic is different to English. When you
You
translate it,
didn't
vice
say there
versa,
was no difference,
there's
sir. I
there's gonna be
said
words that are
that
gonna be added.
listen very carefully to what I'm saying, sir. Every single word that you have in Arabic, we also have in English. So no matter what it says in the Arabic, it can be translated into the English without any problem whatsoever. Now, when the verse says he is the knowledge of the hour, that can quite easily be translated into the English as he is the knowledge of the hour. And that's what the Arabica says, sir. He is the knowledge of the hour. Nowhere in that verse is the word sign.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
So
anywhere.
yeah, so
And you don't need to add the word sign into the verse in place of the word knowledge.
but this is
You don't, sir, you
just
don't
a
need to do
translation.
that. Shall I explain why you don't need to replace the word knowledge with the word sign, sir? Because in English, we also have the word sign and we also have the word knowledge. And they mean two completely different meanings and two completely different things. So if the Arabic says he's the knowledge of the hour, you do not translate it as saying he's the sign of the hour. Because
Okay,
that's a
but okay,
mistranslation.
okay. Let me
It's a misinterpretation, and it's changing Allah's words. And in
okay.
six
So
one one, and in six and in
let me
six
speak.
one one
Let me
in
speak.
six in
Let
six.
me
I
speak.
will let you speak when I finish my point. In 6115 of the Quran, 1027 of the Quran, 1827 of the Quran, and 1064 of the Quran, Mr. Allah says, "No one changed my words. No one changed my words." Now,
Okay.
as a
So
Muslim, you should abide by that and agree with that. So
okay.
if the verse says he's the knowledge of the hour, why are you changing it to he's the sign of the hour when Mr. Allah told you not to do that?
Okay. So you're I, I'm gonna say something. Don't interrupt me. So
I'm not
you're
waiting.
nitpicking. So in Islam, no, I said don't interrupt me. I said don't
Oh,
interrupt me.
I'm sorry. I laughed.
So So,
I thought you said a joke. Did you just tell me a joke?
so look, at the end of the day, in Islam, we believe a second coming of Prophet Isa.
We
So
believe a second
this,
coming of Jesus as well.
yes, okay,
Yeah.
and it says there's going to be a sign of the hour, which is a sign of the second coming of Prophet Isa, right?
Why are you
So
changing Allah's words?
I'm not changing it. Or at the end of the day, that's what we believe in Islam. So when Prophet Isa comes back, that means that that is the sign of the Day of Judgment. Okay. Now I understand what you're saying in terms of like knowledge and sign, like why you replace the words, but I've just gone onto Google and I've just put in the surat and the ayat, and that's what's come up. So if you're like you know like focusing on one word, saying why is it replaced with this and blah blah, doesn't really matter. In Islam we believe this. So the second coming of Prophet Isa, we believe that this is going to be the sign of Day of Judgment. So if you believe the same thing, then great. If you don't, then I don't want to argue with you on one word.
Well, you can't argue with me on any word, sir, because
No,
this.
I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to
Well,
point
I
out the
know, and I'm
fact.
not. I don't wish to argue with you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I know that the verse doesn't mention the word sign of, and I've also given you the verses that
this
state no
this is
one.
just this is just a translation,
I've
mate. This is
also
just a translation. This is just a
no,
translation.
yeah. Well, you're the one who's mistranslated it, sir, not me.
No,
I,
I'm not
you are
mistranslating anything.
mistranslating it because I've given you the correct translation.
Okay,
The
okay.
correct
So
translation is he is the knowledge of the hour.
yes, yes, I can
That's
see
the
that as
correct
well here. I
translation.
can see that here as well. I
If
can see the
if
knowledge.
you
I can
if
see that here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that is the correct translation. So why are you saying it's saying he's the sign of the hour when it is not saying that? That is
Yeah,
an
so
incorrect.
I've
That
just
is an
said
incorrect translation.
it's not incorrect because we
It's not
believe
an
that
incorrect
it is the sign of
translation
day. It is going to be the
because
sign of the Day
it's
of
an
Judgment.
incorrect translation, sir. Because to say he's the sign of the hour is completely different from saying he's the knowledge of the hour.
But he's going to be a sign of the hour. He's going to be a sign of the Day of Judgment.
It's going to be a sign of the hour. I'm not disputing that fact. What I
Yeah.
am disputing is what the verse says. The verse doesn't say he is a sign of the hour. That is
Yeah.
not what that verse says.
Yeah. Yeah. So
In order for you to make the verse say that, you need to change what the verse is saying.
I think you're just fixated on the word sign. We
No, I'm
believe that.
not. I'm
Look, it
fixated.
says, as in the correct
I'm fixated.
translation, it
I'm
says
fixated.
knowledge, which I'm not disagreeing with. But what I'm trying to say to you is that we also believe that it's a sign of the Day of Judgment when Prophet Isa arrives back onto this earth. So
So you do.
it's
So
the
you
same
do.
thing.
So you do agree that the verse says he's is the knowledge of the hour.
Yeah. So if you hover
Right.
over the Arabic
Okay.
words on this
Right. Now then.
website, Quran.com, if you hover over the Arabic words, it says, and indeed it surely is a knowledge of the hour, yes. But
Correct.
then below that it says, and his second coming is truly a sign for the hour. So you've got the correct translation where it gives you the Arabic word, but what I'm trying to say to you is that we also believe that when you see Prophet Isa, when the world sees him again, then it's a sign for the Day of Judgment, which is true. In Islam, we believe that that is a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign for everyone else.
Yes. So
Yeah, yeah.
so
But
don't
but
fixate on the word sign. What
but
this is what we believe
I'm
in.
not fixating
Yeah.
on the word sign because the word sign is not in the verse.
It's
I've
not, no,
already.
it's not, but it's a
You are
translation.
adding that.
It's a translation.
You are adding that to the verse, sir.
Yes, but
That's
it is a sign.
that
It is.
way.
It's a
Yeah,
fact.
well,
It's going to be a sign.
I'm not disputing the fact that he will be a
Yeah.
sign. When he comes, he will be a sign. I'm not disputing that.
So what's the issue then? What's the issue
What
then?
I am disputing is what it says in that verse. It doesn't say in that verse he is the sign of. It doesn't say that in that verse.
So
Nowhere
what?
in that verse
So
does it say he is the sign of the hour.
so what? So what?
It
We
says
believe.
he
Yeah,
is
but
the
we believe.
knowledge. He
Yes,
knows. It says he knows the hour.
yes, but it's a sign for everyone
Right then.
else.
So
It's a
if he
sign for everyone
knows
else.
the hour, that means he's God.
No, he's a prophet. Of course, he's going to know
Yeah, he's a
the
prophet,
sign.
and he's a prophet,
Yes,
and he's also God because
yes, but
he knows the hour.
yes,
And we
but
already agreed that only God knows the hour.
he is a prophet of Islam. He's a prophet of
He's a
Islam.
prophet